What's up, everybody? Welcome back and welcome to episode 41 of Movie Fanatics. That's right, our very first episode of the new year where we talk about movie news. So, and you guys know my co-host, he's right here. It's Michael. What's up, dude?
Doing good after a few weeks hiatus from the show.
Almost a month.
Oh yeah, almost a month because last week you did the your new show, the horror.
Well, that's on Wednesdays. The Horror Hounds. That's on Wednesdays. I was on Adam's channel last week. So,
yeah.
So
That's going.
There you go,
Mike.
So, all right, but yeah, guys, we're back. We're finally back to do Movie Fanatics.
Yeah, and watched some movies during that time that we were off.
Yep, and let's just say this really quick. I'm just going to go ahead and just show off the stack. I'm not going to show the movies quite yet. But wait till we get to physical media, guys, because I got a lot of shit to show.
I got a lot of shit to show, too.
So, yeah, just wait till we get there. It might be here for like another, half hour?
Probably like in the next... Probably like, yeah, who knows? Probably next, hour.
Who knows? But anyways, let's just get right to it. Our first topic, you know what we got to talk about, is the box office.
Yep. And I gotta say, it's been a pretty good week at the box office.
There's one film I did see over the weekend that was the opening weekend film, and it didn't do as well as I thought it would.
Yeah. Hunter says, "Is this the Krusty Krab?"
No, this is Patrick.
He says, truthfully, I wasn't surprised that Best Picture drama at the Golden Globes was awarded to Hamnet. I was either gonna that or Sinners. Either way, it was a win-win situation for me.
I wasn't surprised with Hamnet either, but we'll talk about the Golden Globes a lot later.
And no, I did not see Wicked for Good, but it's coming out on 4K next week.
There you go, and we will talk about that also with physical media releases as well.
Mm-hmm.
So, like I said, we got a lot to talk about tonight.
Yep.
But let's just get right to it. So Avatar Fire and Ash at first place with a 48% drop. With a $21.5 million gross. The film already made $1 billion, so
not surprised.
You know when James Cameron makes an Avatar film, money. That just calls for money. Even though this is the lowest grossing of the franchise so far.
Have not watched the second one, but we'll get to it at some point. And this, it's already made its money. So, there's going to be a fourth one.
There is going to be a fourth one. That is for sure. But I thought it was really good. I think it's honestly better than the second one. So it's better paced than Avatar 2. Like, even though it's the longest one in the franchise, it's paced better. So there you go. Primate. Okay, this was the movie that opened up last weekend. Yeah, this one did not do too well from what I see.
Yeah.
Only a $14 million worldwide gross with $11 million domestically and $2 million internationally.
Now, you did see the movie last week.
I did go see it. I really enjoyed it. This is the best way to describe it if anyone has not even heard of this film. It's basically, imagine Cujo, but with a chimpanzee that gets rabies. Like, there you go. Perfect sales pitch. Like, even if you don't like Cujo, you might like this one because...
I do like Cujo.
But I will say, dude, this is gory. Like,
gory as hell?
Like, they got some really gnarly kills.
And everybody's been talking about the film. I guess it's getting good word of mouth.
It's got good word of mouth. But the sad thing was, when I went and saw this on Friday night, there was nobody else there besides me and my friend.
So it was only
no one else there. It was just only us two in the theater.
Wow, and it's being advertised.
Yeah, so I don't know. And Hunter asks, do you think Primate will break even? Probably not. I really don't know because I mean, we got 28 years later, The Bone Temple coming out this weekend, which you already know that's going to make money. So
I think it's going to bomb in the end.
It's kind of sad because this was a really solid start to January. Like, for January horror films that usually end up like dog shit, this was really solid. So,
yeah. But
so I had a good time.
I'll get you to see it. I'll see it once it comes out on 4K.
I don't know. It just depends on what Paramount decides to do. Are they just going to go for a Blu-ray, or are they going to just going to do 4K? So
he said Primate was delightful.
Primate was so fun, dude. It's gnarly. I'll say that for sure. It's gnarly. Wasn't Get Out a January horror film? No, that was a February movie.
Yeah, it was.
But that was in February. In third place is The Housemaid with a 28% drop, 10 million domestic gross. And wow, dude, this made money.
It's a popular book.
Yep. And actually, while we're at it, like while we're still on this, let's just get this out of the way right away. Because of the fact that this made money, we're already getting a sequel to The Housemaid.
Yep.
Because it's based on three books. So.
Yep, you will be talking about that.
But let's just get it. Let's just get it out of the way right away, since we're on the topic of The Housemaid.
All right.
No really need to pull up an article. I can just like talk about my thoughts on the film and like how I think they'll.
Sydney Sweeney is announced to come back,
which makes sense. So, but I had a blast with The Housemaid. I saw this a couple weeks ago. My theater finally played it. Starting on New Year's Day. That was when they finally decided to play it. So, and I went and saw it. The theater was packed, and I had a really good time with it. I thought Sydney Sweeney was great, but Amanda Seyfried, I thought, stole the show. Brandon Sklenar, he was really good too. It's got some really good, like, intense moments. It also takes some really wild twists and turns that I was not expecting. So, and I will say that. And how the film ends, it lends itself open for a sequel. So, I'm open. Oh, wait, I was going to go this one. The Housemaid was a predictable yet fun movie. I didn't see any of those twists coming.
Josh says I had a crazy time with the film, but I am excited for the sequel.
Yeah, I'm very excited for the sequel as well. Primate had good buzz. Surprised it didn't do that great. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised too. Have you seen Sleeping with the Enemy? Would that be good for a remake? I'm not really sure if that's really prime for a remake, but it's a decent movie. Yeah. Anyways, let me just get this banner back out. Just wanted to get that one out of the way right away, since we were talking about The Housemaid. So just figured, why not? Zootopia 2 with a 48% drop. Once again, $10 million gross. It already made it grossed $1 billion within like 2 weeks. So, and I called it. I called this was going to make a lot of money.
And this is the second Disney film to hit $1 billion, next to Lilo and Stitch.
Of 2025, to be more precise.
Yeah.
But this one, the Zootopia 2 is far and away better. They said Song Sung Blue was a great movie. Talking about the gross for that one, $35 million.
We will be talking about that.
And the other one that opened last weekend was Greenland 2 Migration. I did not see the movie because my theater did not play it for some reason.
I think nobody.
They got Den of Thieves 2, but they didn't get Greenland 2. That doesn't make sense.
I think nobody cares for the sequel.
Yeah, because this movie did not make any money. So that just goes to show, like, it kind of goes to show. Well, go ahead.
Did the first one make money?
No, I think that one just went to VOD because it came out in 2020.
Oh yeah, because of COVID.
It was because of COVID. So, and did anyone even ask for a sequel to Greenland? No. I certainly didn't.
Well, Hunter Story said Greenland 2 was a stinker.
There you go. See, it kind of just goes to show that nobody asked for it. So, I mean, I like the first one just fine, but like, I did not ask for a sequel.
I have not seen the first one.
like it's at least mature with the disaster movie elements. Like it actually has some mature elements to it. But from what I've heard of Greenland 2, it's just a bunch of CGI explosions.
What, like a lot of disaster films.
Yeah, so
ABC movie says Greenland 2 only 8 Krabby Patties.
Greenland 2 was so bad it didn't even Greenland 2 was so bad even I didn't ask for a sequel. Yeah, there you go.
That goes to show you.
This goes to show this movie made no money.
This sequel will be forgotten.
Yep. And then with a 39% drop, we got Marty Supreme.
Now I heard,
and this is A24's most expensive film they've ever made.
I heard this film is fantastic.
And Timothée Chalamet, I'm just going to go ahead and spoil this straight off the bat. He won Best Actor for a Musical or Comedy at the Golden Globes. Well deserved. I haven't seen the film, but from what I've seen, like just from the trailers, I'm like, this guy deserves it. He deserves Best Actor. So I hope I get a chance to see it. I think the time I'll be able to watch it is next month. So, but I'm really excited to finally check it out. All right, Anaconda with a 50% drop.
I heard mixed reviews of this film. Some people liked it. Some people said it's a piece of shit.
It's a movie that is really, really stupid. Like, if you've seen the original Anaconda, you should know what you're getting into. But this is basically an Anaconda movie that's kind of in the vein of Tropic Thunder, basically. Like, it's super meta. But
have you seen
it's fun.
It
yeah, I went and saw it the day after Christmas. Had a good time with it.
I gotta watch the original Anaconda.
There is some surprise cameos, I will tell you that, but it's so much fun.
Hunter says Anaconda was a stupid movie.
That's literally the whole point. That is literally the whole point. A freaking giant snake. Like, come on.
And it's not a film to be taken serious.
You can't. If you take this movie seriously, then you're not watching it with the right mindset. Marty Supreme is a phenomenal movie. Hell, I have not seen Tropic Thunder. Get on it, dude. I haven't seen
Tropic Thunder either, and I own the film.
Get on it, dude. It's a classic. Overall, it was a tough day when I saw that and at a crowded screening, some obnoxious elements. Wow. Anyways, with a 53% drop, we got the SpongeBob movie Search for SquarePants.
Nobody asked for this.
I'll tell you this. Way better than I thought it would be. I thought this was going to be terrible, but it was a lot more fun than I was expecting. But
it's time to put SpongeBob to bed. It's gone on way too long. And it's like nobody talks about it no more. Nobody talks about SpongeBob.
I will say this, it's better than the last couple of freaking Netflix spinoffs because it at least focuses on SpongeBob. It's not focused on side characters that are not meant to be main characters. But also Mark Hamill as the Flying Dutchman, he was great. Like, he sold the show as the Flying Dutchman. But yeah, I really enjoyed that.
I was like on a, I think like in the comments, I'm like, stop giving money to this yellow sponge. Stop.
Well, at the time my theater didn't get the Housemaids, so that was one of the reasons why I went and saw that one. So, all right, next up is Song Sung Blue with a 47% drop. It already landed on digital already.
I have no intention of seeing this film.
I've heard a lot more good things about this than I thought I would, but
thank you, Hunter. Thank you for agreeing with me.
Yeah, but at least he agrees with me on the Search for SquarePants that it was delightful. Like, it was a lot of fun.
You know why? Back to SpongeBob. The only reason why it got another movie is because Nickelodeon has nothing else to put on their network. And they keep giving money for SpongeBob because it's their cash cow. Without SpongeBob, they have nothing else. So yeah, let's just keep milking SpongeBob for the next couple of years. Like, we haven't done that since 1999.
SpongeBob is Nickelodeon's Mickey Mouse. Like, we got to understand that at this point. SpongeBob is Nickelodeon's version of Mickey Mouse.
I remember the day. I remember the days of Nickelodeon when they didn't have to rely on SpongeBob.
But that's kind of off topic right now. But Song Sung Blue, I'll check it out whenever I get a chance to. I mean, my grandma wanted to see it, but my local theater didn't even play this movie, which I found really strange.
That released it.
What?
It's Focus Features that distributed it, right?
Yeah. So that doesn't quite make sense to me.
Yeah, I don't know why they didn't release it in your theater.
I don't know why either. Like, the only thing my theater even got the weekend that came out, as well as Marty Supreme, was Anaconda. They only got Anaconda, not Song Sung Blue, not Marty Supreme. Just Anaconda. And I can't lie to you, dude, that pissed me off. That pissed me off. But regardless, it made 41 million worldwide. Again, yeah. I'll watch it now that it's on streaming. David, this is the new Angel Studios animated movie. I have no plans of watching this movie. I have no plans of watching it. My theater played it. I didn't even bother seeing it.
I would be like, who was it? Who went and saw Gabby's Dollhouse? I think it was Jacob. And he walked in and he said, all right, I seen like a minute of it, and that was plenty for me. This would be a film that if I was in the theater and I walked in and I sat down and watched a minute of it, I'm like, okay, I've seen enough.
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't bother with this one. So yeah, I don't really got much to say about that.
Pretty much does it for the box office.
Yeah, there's really not much else to discuss here. So,
well, Five Nights at Freddy's 2 is actually coming out soon on 4K.
That's next month. So
next month,
and it made its money back. So
yes,
we're getting a third one.
36.
We are getting a third one. No question about it. So
good.
Yeah, I think that one did make its money back.
523 million.
I'm not quite exactly sure what the budget was, but I'm pretty sure it made its money back.
Sad that it didn't hit $1 billion.
I mean, with Zootopia 2 coming out the week after that, there was no way that was going to hit $1 billion. Like, there's honestly no way. And plus, there was not really as much like positive word of mouth with this one as was the first one. So,
well, I'm looking forward to getting it next week.
Yeah,
if I get a chance to get it next week.
So yeah, but I think that covers pretty much everything here.
It covers the box office.
But like I said, 28 years later, the Bone Temple's coming out this weekend. That's easily going to be number one because 28 years later, back in June of last year, was number one at the box office. So there you go. It's no contest. Like, that's the only big film that is coming out this weekend. So
what else is coming out this weekend? Just that?
That's the only one I honestly know of. But like, I think Dead Man's Wire, the new film with
Wire.
Yeah, the new film with Bill Skarsgård, that's supposed to get a wide release. I'm not 1000% sure. But I don't think my theater's even going to play it. Yeah, so
that's coming out. I saw that. I'm like, nah.
It's an interesting story. I mean, I'm just shocked that it's true.
Directed by Gus Van Sant.
Yeah. But anyways, Hunter says Wicked for Good was made for $150 million, which is the same budget for the first movie. So I'm pretty sure it broke even.
Yeah, it broke even. 150 million and it made 500.
520, I think.
23 million. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
It broke even.
But anyways, let's just go ahead and move into our next topic of the night.
Says, who would you rather go bowling with, Michael Bay or Steven Spielberg?
Steven Spielberg. Yeah, of course.
If you want bowling with Michael Bay, if you want bowling with Michael Bay, expect those bowling balls to explode.
No, like when the bowling ball hits the pins, expect that to explode. How about that?
Mm-hmm.
Hunter says I saw Dead Man's Wire and it was a solid movie. Nice. So, but yes, our first topic of the night, Godzilla Minus Zero, finally gets a release date. I'm really pumped for this because I loved Godzilla Minus One.
I have not seen
And
it.
it's the best Godzilla film by a landslide. No question about it. It's the best one.
I like my American Godzilla films.
But I'll tell you this. But you want to know what? But you want to know what Godzilla -1 does that none of the other Godzilla movies can do? Have good characters.
What?
Godzilla -1 actually has good human characters. So, yeah, but like I said, it is by far the best Godzilla movie. Acres movie says Dead Man's Wire reminded me of Money Monster. That's an interesting comparison. That's a good movie, Money Monster.
Hanging out with Michael Bay would be like hanging out with Batman 1960s.
Hunter says, I concur with Mr. Luke. Godzilla -1 is the best Godzilla movie. Thank you, Hunter. But yes, Godzilla -0 sets a fall theatrical release date. The Toho and G Kids sequel, Godzilla -0, will hit North American theaters on November 6th, 2026, following its premiere in Japan on November 3rd.
Of course, it's got to premiere in Japan first.
And of course, director Takashi Yamazaki returns for the follow-up to 2023's Godzilla -1, which minted north of $116 million at the box office, won Best Visual Effects at the 96th Academy Awards, becoming the first Asian film to take home the award. And the film was made for about $15 million. And for the visual effects to look that good, that is really impressive. So, November 3rd release date holds a special significance in Godzilla's storied legacy, marking the day of the original theatrical release of Godzilla in 1954.
Which is a classic.
Yep. I
saw that in my local Alamo Draft House. They had a screen of it, and it looked good on the big screen.
There you go. Godzilla -1 opened to 11.4 million stateside. It went on to make north of 57 million domestically. And remastered black and white version received a 1-week play in late January 2024 in the States after Japan played it earlier that month.
There's a black and white version?
Yeah, it was called Godzilla -1 minus color.
Oh.
Which is clever, by the way. Very clever. But that was actually the time I was able to see Godzilla -1 was back in late January of that year. But yeah, let's see. But G Kids is proud to bring Godzilla -0 to the North American audiences, following the incredible reception of Godzilla -1. The next chapter is sure to become another defining moment for the most colossal monster to ever dominate the screen. It is only fitting that this bold new Godzilla film event to be experienced in its fullest theatrical glory, and we're honored that Toho has.
But Toho, I think they
Toho, yeah,
they missed
entrusted us to carry this legacy forward. So there you go. That should cover it. But yeah, like I said, because of how much I loved Godzilla -1, I'm very, very excited for Godzilla -0. So
yeah, I heard good things about Godzilla -1.
I definitely do. So what's up, Prince? How's it going?
Hey, Prince.
Wonder if they might do a Godzilla -0 black and white release. They're going to do another minus color. That's what they're going to do.
Godzilla -0 minus color.
There you go. Have to check out -1. Please do. Please check it out. So Will Arnett has joined a film called Behemoth, but David Harbour has dropped out.
Yeah.
So
Will Arnett was brought in.
Yep.
Yep.
All right.
Here we go. Here's the
Tackled Monarch season 2 yet? No, I have not seen. I have not seen Monarch at all.
I have not watched Monarch. I heard pretty good things about it.
Yeah. Will Arnett replaces David Harbour in Tony Gilroy's Searchlight drama Behemoth, coming to us from Variety. Let's take a look. Hunter says, would you be open to doing a Godzilla Minus One watch along? Hold on. Hunter says, would you be open to doing a Godzilla Minus One watch along? Absolutely. Absolutely. Tony Gilroy's drama Behemoth. Let's see. We'll now start the film alongside Pedro Pascal and Olivia Wilde with Eva Victor, Matthew Lillard, Margarita Laviva. I hope I'm saying that name right. And Alexa Swinton, rounding out the buzzy ensemble cast. On Tuesday, a representative from Searchlight Pictures confirmed to Variety that Harbour stepped back from the project, which began shooting last fall, and that the part had been recast. Sources indicated that the actor was overwhelmed by the series wrap of Stranger Things and had exited the production to rest. Let's see. The scars. Hold on. Plot details are scarce. However, early log line briefly states the film follows a musician from a family of musicians who returns to Los Angeles, serving as a love letter to the music of the movies and the people who make it. Let's see. Gilroy penned the script and directs. He also serves as producer with Sam Wollenberg. Let's see. Project is inspired by Gilroy's musical background and his love for the art form. I was a musician when I was young. I really was serious about it for a while. When we got to the scoring, it's my happiest place. And he told Variety, excuse me. So I came up with a movie about a symphonic cellist who returns to LA to do a session work. The whole movie is told through the cues. The cues trigger flashbacks over the last 20 years that tell you why he left and why he's come back. It's a movie that surfs on music. Interesting. Yes, Will Arnett has come off the successful comedy drama Is This Thing On, directed by Bradley Cooper. So,
Laura Dern's in this?
That was Is This Thing On?
Oh,
like for this movie, we got like Eva Victor, Matthew Lillard, Pedro Pascal, and Olivia Wilde. Dude, Pedro Pascal has just been everywhere, dude.
Yeah.
Pedro Pascal has been everywhere. Like, dude, in 2025, he was in 4 movies. 4 movies.
This year, I expect him to be in 6.
We'll see what happens here, because I mean, I love Pedro Pascal. He's like literally the busiest man in Hollywood right now.
And I hear a lot of people are getting sick of seeing him.
I'm not. But yeah, the premise for this sounds pretty interesting. So Hunter says, I have seen Is This Thing On, and it's a charming movie. Totally recommend it. I will check it out when I get a chance. But anyways, yeah, that will do it for this topic. So, but how do you feel about just the premise alone, just by reading it?
Interesting.
That's it?
We'll wait for a trailer.
A man of very few words.
Yeah.
Just
we'll wait for a trailer.
Yeah. Oh, right. Oh, let's see. Acres of Movie says, what will Luke like more, Disclosure Day or The Odyssey?
The Odyssey.
I don't know. We'll see. But
Day, we only have a teaser for it.
We only have a teaser, but we will see. But and Acres of Movies, good thing you said that, because let's talk a little bit about The Odyssey, and Mia Goth has some thoughts on it. Hey, what's up, Grant? How's it going, man? Spider-Man 4 or Avengers? Spider-Man. I'm honestly going to call it. Like, I'm not looking forward to Doomsday. I'm not.
Especially that rumored runtime of almost 4 hours.
I honestly just don't care about Doomsday. I really don't.
I hope it's not almost 4 hours.
I mean, I honestly hope not either. But you know, movies these days, they gotta be freaking long. Like, I mean, I already know the Odyssey is going to be a very long movie.
Yeah, but it's not going to be like 4 hours.
No.
Almost 4 hours.
Endgame should have been the end. I'm honestly right there with you, dude.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, with all the characters that they're bringing into Doomsday, I'm like, this is honestly becoming kind of a cash grab, in my opinion. Like, it's honestly becoming kind of a cash grab.
Yeah, they're throwing in, yeah, because you got the Avengers, you have the Fantastic Four being thrown in, you have the X-Men being included also.
And also Steve Rogers is coming back. Yes, you heard me.
And
Steve Rogers, Chris Evans. I really don't care at this point. So, but anyways,
I'm like,
I'm gonna take my mind off Doomsday. Let's talk a little bit about the Odyssey. And Mia Goth says it was one of the greatest experiences of her life.
Yeah.
And comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter.
Let me
hold on. The Russo brothers have debunked the 4-hour runtime.
Good.
They don't even. Okay, good. They don't even know because they won't have the movie picture locked until late summer.
Oh, that's good.
Well, at least, yeah, they're not doing a 4-hour runtime, but still.
Thank God.
But still, though, like I said, I really do not care.
I will wait for a trailer.
Yeah, a full trailer. Because all we're getting right now is just teasers of our characters that are coming in. That's it. Like, I want to know what the story is.
Yeah, we have one for Thor. We have one for Captain America. For
Cyclops.
X-Men with Charles Xavier. That's X, Cyclops. We even have one for Fantastic Four.
Yep. The Hollywood Reporter caught up with Frankenstein star Mia Goth, where she opened up briefly on working with Nolan and loving Sean Levy's energy on Star Wars Starfighter. All right. Like I said, coming to us from the Hollywood Reporter. Long before the new year, Christopher Nolan's The Odyssey had already emerged as one of the most anticipated films of 2026. Let's see. Yeah, this is kind of just breaking down what we can expect from the movie, and also kind of giving us the cast.
Which I am looking forward to the film. Very
loaded cast right there.
This is one of the most anticipated films for this year.
For sure. Look at that cast. Like, we got Matt Damon, Mia Goth, Tom Holland, Anne Hathaway, Robert Pattinson, Zendaya, Charlize Theron, Lupita Nyong'o, John Bernthal, Benny Safdie, James Remar, Elliot Page, John Leguizamo, Himesh Patel. So many people in this movie.
And Christopher Nolan directing it.
Yep. Also, FYI, for anyone, this is not the only film that Robert Pattinson and Zendaya are going to be in together this year. There you go. Hint, hint. Let's see. Grant is giving us his most anticipated: Odyssey, Doomsday, Spidey, Dune, Godzilla Minus Zero, Werewolf, Jackass 5.
Oh, nice. Jackass 5.
Street Fighter, Ready or Not 2, Scary Movie 6, and Scream 7.
Street Fighter.
I'm okay on. I don't really care about Scream 7, but Scary Movie 6 I'm really excited for. Looking forward to Street Fighter. Really looking forward to Ready or Not 2. Really looking forward to Werewolf. And, of course, Jackass 5, which, by the way, let's talk about that really quick before we go on. That was really out of nowhere last week with that announcement.
Yeah. I was like, wait a minute. Johnny Knoxville announced that there's going to be a Jackass 5?
And it's coming out, like, during the summer? Fuck yes. You know me, dude. Big Jackass fan. Can't wait.
I would go see it because I'm a huge Jackass fan. It's like you don't need to watch any of the other films just to watch Jackass 5 because it's all loosely based on skits.
Exactly. But I mean, have you seen the last one at least?
No.
I mean, I would say at least you should, because that's actually when they introduced like the new guys of Jackass.
Last one I watched was Bad Grandpa.
But Have you seen at least the first 3 movies?
I've seen a little bit of the first film, second film, a little bit of it. Haven't seen the third, and Jackass Forever I have not seen.
I mean, I know you don't technically have to watch them because, like, they're based on skits, but it wouldn't hurt to watch them before seeing Jackass 5. Let's see. Mia Goth says, that was one of the greatest experiences of my life. It really was. It was profound. I've been such a fan of his work for years. And so to have that opportunity and to witness him and how he directs was incredible. I took a lot from that. The trust he has in actors was enlightening. This quote comes from James Remar. Says it was a very impactful, it's very respectful, well assembled cast, no silliness to speak of. Everyone was focused on the task at hand because he comes with a vision, and every brushstroke of his vision is important. There are no hijinks, no fooling around, nobody's asleep, nobody's drunk, nobody's fucked up. Pardon my language. Everyone was very, very concentrated on being the absolute best they could be.
There you go.
Oh yeah, Coyote versus Acme is also coming out this year as well. There you go.
Looking forward to that as well.
I really can't talk much about that at the moment, but I had the most incredible time, and I absolutely adore Sean Levy. I think he's electric, and he's got such an energy to him. Working with him was some of the most fun I've had. Once again, coming from Mia Goth. But I mean, The Odyssey, we've already said it. We already said it numerous times. It's one of the most anticipated films of the year. I mean,
that trailer was amazing.
It's in my top 5 for sure. I cannot wait. I mean, Christopher Nolan, anything that man does, I'm there. All right. Now let's go on to the next one. So Sebastian Stan is in talks for the Batman Part 2.
Kind of shocked because, he's known for playing Bucky in Marvel, MCU. So he's moving over from Marvel to DC.
Yeah, so but I don't know when we'll get him back as Bucky in the MCU. And isn't he coming back for Doomsday? Or no?
I'm not too sure.
I don't know, because there's way too many people to keep track of, like, for who's all in the cast of Doomsday.
Yeah.
Like, way too many to keep track of, dude. Let's see.
Okay.
Let's take a look. If this thing will load. We're having connection issues again, guys. This happens pretty much every single time we do Movie Fanatics. Excuse me.
Let me get the link again.
Technical difficulties. Yeah, technical difficulties. There we go. Sebastian Stan suits up as DC's next Two-Face in the Batman Part 2 after casting reports. Sebastian Stan as Two-Face is depicted in the Batman Part 2 in fan art. Yeah, it's kind of going over this right here. This is just reports, just being in talks because he, like I said,
he's heavily rumored
up here. He's basically suiting up as Two-Face, but we'll see what we get here.
The casting has yet to be officially confirmed.
So yeah, this is just a rumor, but we'll just go ahead and acknowledge it just for the night. So.
Mm-hmm.
But let's take a look at the fan art.
That's pretty cool.
That's really cool.
I see I see he could be a good Harvey Dent Two-Face
Yeah.
just by that that art there.
Yeah. 100%. But we all love Aaron Eckhart as Harvey Dent in The Dark Knight. Like, he's freaking incredible. Is experienced in blockbuster superhero projects. Playing Two-Face would be a shift for Sebastian Stan after playing Bucky. Yep. If Stan becomes officially part of the Batman Part 2's cast, he would not only join Robert Pattinson, but likely Scarlett Johansson. Interesting.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Scarlett Johansson moving over from Marvel to DC.
There we go. Yep.
Her possible role has also not been confirmed, although there has been speculation that Stan is playing Harvey Dent. Johansson may be playing his wife, Gilda Gold.
There we go.
If they both are cast, I am interested.
Yeah, I'd be okay with that. But yeah, like I said, this is just rumored casting for Sebastian Stan to play Two-Face. So, but we'll probably talk more about it once it's confirmed.
Once it's confirmed.
Yeah, like once it's confirmed, I think we should be all right.
Now I see this here, but we didn't add it as a topic. I just want to talk about this.
Oh yeah, Constantine coming to HBO Max. The underrated comic book adaptation starring Keanu Reeves making its way to HBO Max. Loosely based on the Hellblazer comics, but by DC. Oh yeah, and plus also Constantine 2 is coming out here very soon. So I guess it does make sense why Constantine is going to be on HBO Max here soon.
Prepare for Constantine 2. James Gunn revealed that he's had discussions about Constantine 2, including
in conversation with Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
And we are still having technical difficulties.
And that he respects the people involved. However, he added that emphasis greater. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's about Constantine 2 coming out. No official script has been read yet.
But it's in the works, so we'll see.
But I haven't seen Constantine with Keanu Reeves, but I've heard good things about it.
Yeah. Anyways, let's move on to the next one. So Catherine Hahn is going to play Mother Gothel in Tangled, the Disney live-action remake, because apparently Disney just loves making live-action remakes because they make money. Now, I will say this as a slight positive. This is good casting. I will say that. That is good casting. But does that mean I have faith in this live-action remake? Hell no. Hell no.
We all know how Disney's live-action films turn out to be.
Because we got the live-action Moana coming out this year, which is a absolute cash grab. I really don't know why. Like I said, dude, it just makes Disney money. So there we go. But yep, there's the topic of the article. Might want to exit off the ad so that way we don't get any copyright.
Yeah, I got it.
Thank you.
I got it.
So Yeah, coming from Catherine Hahn to play Mother Gothel in the live-action Tangled. So, all right, let's continue. Deadline first told you that development on Tangled was revived in October when Scarlett Johansson began circling the role. The two-time Oscar nominee had to back away due to her production schedules on Batman Part 2, for future production schedules on Batman Part 2 and the Exorcist reboot.
We're getting an Exorcist reboot?
It's Mike Flanagan this time. It's not David Gordon Green. So I'm okay with it. I'm so on board for Mike Flanagan to do it.
How many
But
Exorcist
that guy
movies
does
do
not
we need?
miss. He does not miss, dude.
How many Exorcist movies do we need?
We don't really need more, but hell, like I said, if Mike Flanagan is doing one, I'm in. Let's go ahead and continue. I mean, you do have a point. News about Han follows the most recent announcement of Tegan Croft and Milo Manheim. I hope I'm saying those names correctly. Yeah. Are playing Rapunzel and Flynn Rider, respectively. Rider is the thief who helps the princess escape from the tower in which he's stuck. Greatest Showman director Michael Gracie is still attached to direct from a working script by Jennifer Caton Robinson. Oh boy. Okay, I'll say this really quick. Yeah, let's see. The original movie notched an Oscar nomination for Best Original Song and had a music composer by Alan Menken and Glenn Slater. But okay, I like the directing choice, Michael Gracie, because he's the guy that directed The Greatest Showman and Better Man. Very competent director. I don't know if I'm really on board with the writing choice. Like Jennifer Caton Robinson has talent as a writer and director, but what happened with that I Know What You Did Last Summer sequel? What happened?
Oh God! Wait,
yeah, she wrote and directed that movie.
Oh boy! Oh boy!
Oh man, I don't know, but we'll see where it goes, I guess. But like I said, I really have no faith in this reboot at all. Man, like I said, cash grab. It's a literal cash grab.
Same with Moana coming out this year.
So, yeah.
And you think Toy Story 5 will be a cash grab?
I'm becoming a little bit more optimistic about Toy Story 5, but I still can't piece it together in my head. Like, why Woody return? Like, I still can't piece that together in my head. It's an interesting concept for what they're going for, though. I will say that for sure. Like how, technology is replacing classic toys. Like,
now,
it's an interesting idea, but we don't need a Toy Story 5.
Now, it's Disney. Which of those three films do you think will hit $1 billion?
Between Tangled, Moana, and Toy Story 5?
Yeah.
Probably Moana, because, I mean, both films did hit $1 billion. But I think Toy Story 5 has a good chance. Because, I mean, it's Toy Story.
Tangled, I don't see hitting $1 billion. Tangled is, like, one of the more Disney films that some people don't talk about.
Right. But
like I hardly see people talk about Tangled.
Like I've seen more people talk about like Frozen more than Tangled. Which I'm in the camp that likes Tangled way more than Frozen.
I can't comment because I haven't seen Tangled.
I would recommend that one. But anyways, so Dan Burke and Robert Olson are to direct a film called Limited Edition starring Chris Ludacris Bridges. And if you guys don't know who these directors are, they're the guys that directed the film Villains with Micah Monroe and Bill Skarsgård, but last year's Novocaine with Jack Quaid.
Which is such a fun film.
Right there with you. All right. Alrighty. Hold on. There we go. Yep, to direct Chris Ludacris Bridges in limited edition for Universal and 87 North Productions, coming to us from Deadline. Yes, I do. I do love that movie.
I love Novocaine as well.
Yeah. So let's see. Plot details are under wraps, but Kelly McCormick and David Leitch will produce 87 North's first look deal with Universal. Also producing and overseeing the project for 87 North is Braden Aftergood, who, as we exclusively reported in December, just recently joined the company after co-founding Sylvester Stallone's Balboa. Okay. The project originated with a pitch from Justin Kalen Chen, who wrote an earlier draft for Universal Executive Vice President of Production Development, Jay Polidoro. I don't know how to pronounce that. Director of Development and TV. Director of Development, Tony DeCret. I can't pronounce shit. Are overseeing for the studio. Yeah, it's kind of just going over.
Coming off the film,
Love Hurts and Nobody 2 from last year.
Their upcoming slate, 87 North's upcoming slate, also includes projects like the Leitch-directed How to Rob a Bank, Violent Night 2, Ballerina Overdrive, and the drama Tacone thriller Over Your Dead Body.
All right. There we go.
Yeah,
honestly, I never really saw like Ludacris as a like action star, like, you know, a main character action star, because all we really saw him in was like Fast and Furious. When it came to action movies, that's really all we saw out of Ludacris.
I mean, I like his music.
Yeah. But anyways, let's get to the big one right here. It's time to talk about the Golden Globe winners. So in one of our last Movie Fanatics episodes, we did talk about some of the Golden Globe nominees, but now it's time to talk about the winners.
And I did not watch the Golden Globes.
I didn't either. I was watching 28 Weeks Later.
Here we go.
But if anyone is wondering if we're going to do another Oscar watch party this year, we will. That is confirmed. So Best Motion Picture Drama, it went to Hamnet. I'm not surprised. Still haven't seen the movie, but I want to. Best Motion Picture Musical or Comedy, my pick won, which was One Battle After Another.
Which comes out
it has a really good chance of winning Best Picture.
Which comes out to 4K next week.
I already got it pre-ordered.
And what's funny is you told me to watch this film, and my friend from work, she watched the film, and she recommended me to watch the film as well.
There you go. So, got a task for you next week. Watch this movie.
I'm like, 2 people told me to watch One Battle After Another.
Dude, there's got to be plenty of people out there that have told you to watch this movie. Because it's that damn good.
You, my friend, I think maybe some on here like Mike.
But I'm telling you, dude, it's worth it. Like, for 2 hours and 41 minutes, it's fast. Like, it flies by. So, there we go. Motion picture animated went to K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm not surprised in the slightest. This was a cultural phenomenon.
I still have yet to watch the film.
I do wish it went to Zootopia too, but I'm okay with K-pop Demon Hunters. I'm okay with it. Let's see. Motion picture for non-English language was The Secret Agent. Have not seen it, but I've seen It Was Just an Accident and Sentimental Value. I would have given it to Sentimental Value personally, but again, I'll check out The Secret Agent when I get a chance to. Actress in drama went to Jessie Buckley. Not surprised. Honestly, not surprised. Like, she was getting so much buzz for her performance in Hamnet.
I'm not surprised by
But
that.
but let's see. I've seen really quick. I've seen out of the nominees, I've seen Sorry Baby, Die My Love, and After the Hunt and Sentimental Value. I mean, I'm okay with Jesse Buckley winning, but I still have yet to watch Hamnet.
Now,
But I think out of all those performances, I would say probably for Sentimental Value personally.
now you said you saw After the Hunt, right?
It's terrible. Like it's so boring.
Mm.
So I wouldn't even bother.
So much for me wanting to watch the film after I liked the trailer.
It's boring.
I guess I'll avoid
Acres of Movie says Hamnet. It says Hamnet over one battle after another. I can't comment, but one battle after another. But anyways, male actor in drama, we got let's see. Go down for a second. It was Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent.
I would have taken
I can't really comment again since I haven't seen the movie, but
I would have taken Michael B. Jordan.
Yeah, I would have taken Michael B. Jordan or Joel Edgerton for Train Dreams, but it is what it is. I mean, I'm at least glad that Jeremy Allen White was nominated for Springsteen.
Even though he said the film was
It was but his performance like makes that film what it is. But anyways, what is Hamnet? The name is so similar to Hamlet. Is it related? It's it is a Shakespearean drama, but it's not done in like, the kind of Shakespearean dialogue in a way. All right, so musical or comedy for Best Actress went to Rose Byrne for If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You.
Yeah.
I'm not mad about that. I'm glad she got it. Would have given it to Emma Stone for Begonia. So, but again, I'm not mad that she won. I'm glad she got it. So, anyways, this one is no shock. Musical or comedy Best Actor, it's Timothée Chalamet. Much no surprise for anyone.
No surprise there.
But so I think he's pretty much a lock for the Oscar win for Best Actor. So, not surprised.
Yeah.
Again, I haven't seen the movie, but there you go.
Because the Golden Globes are pretty much almost locks for the Oscars.
Yep. And Best Performance by a Female Actor in the Supporting Role, the winner was Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. And I'm good with it. I was glad that Amy Madigan was nominated for Weapons, but honestly, she should have won that. But I'll say this, at least Amy Madigan won for Critics' Choice. So I'm happy about that. Okay, now supporting actor for this category went to Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value. My pick is still Sean Penn. But I think now I think this kind of solidifies that Stellan Skarsgård might win the Oscar. We'll see. But I still want Sean Penn to win it. Best Director went to Paul Thomas Anderson. Deserved. I got nothing else to say about it.
Can we tell that possibly he might win the Oscar?
He's gonna win it for sure. Like this one, it's his Oscar at this point. I'm at least glad to see Guillermo del Toro and Ryan Coogler nominated.
I think he should have won it.
But do you think that Ryan Coogler will still get nominated for the Oscar though?
Yeah.
And here's another question. Do you think that Sinners still has a chance to be nominated for Best Picture?
Yes.
Okay. So let's go to the next one. Screenplay, once again, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. Again, not shocking to me at all. And I think that's the deserved win, in my opinion. All right. Original score went to Sinners.
Good.
There we go. We got a win for Sinners. All right, let's go to the next one.
Huh.
Original song went to
Not
Golden
surprised.
from K-pop Demon Hunters. Not surprised. I am not surprised.
The song is all over.
But hey, I mean, at least I Lied to You from Sinners got a nomination, so I'm not complaining. But cinematic and box office achievement went to Sinners.
Rightfully deserved.
But if we're speaking logically, like in regards to like box office numbers, it would have gone to Zootopia too. But for how much this did for a original horror film, then it makes sense why this got it. But even then, this category just makes no sense. Like, honestly, like just this category in general just makes no sense.
I think like for this like achievement,
like a box office achievement, like that just no. Anyways, let's just continue.
Now into TV.
When TV, The Pit won for best television series of drama. Have not seen any of these. Musical or comedy for best television series went to The Studio. Well deserved.
Yeah, that's not surprised by that, right?
I'm not surprised by that, but like at the same time, I'm still glad it won because that's the only one out of all of these shows that I've watched.
I hear it's good though.
It's freaking hilarious. Like if you want to see Seth Rogen just tackle like how ridiculous movie studios can be, that's the show for you. Because that is literally kind of the main point of the show. It's just to show like how ridiculous movie studios can be.
I'll watch the show, but I don't have Apple TV.
Let's hope they release it physically. Because Apple TV has released some of their shows physically, but they need to do a physical release for the studio. But anyways, let's continue. Limited series went to Adolescence, which I'm not surprised. That won a bunch of the Emmys. So
I have not even heard of it.
For great things. All right. On to the next one. Television series for a female actress went to Rhea Seehorn for
Pluribus.
Yeah, I can't pronounce that. Anyways, on to the next one. Television series drama went to Noah Weil.
Or Pitt.
Yep. Female actor for musical or comedy television went to Jean Smart for Hacks. Performance by a female actor in a limited series went to Michelle Williams.
All right.
And musical or comedy television series, best actor went to Seth Rogen for The Studio.
Good.
Well deserved. He deserves it. Supporting role television for best supporting actress, Erin Doherty for Adolescence. And best performance by a male actor in limited series went to Stephen Graham. All right. Male actor in supporting role for television went to Owen Cooper for Adolescence. Best performance in stand-up comedy or television went to Ricky Gervais. Best podcast went to Good Hang with Amy Poehler. All right.
Some of these I don't care for. Like, why is best podcast, stand-up comedy? Are they really worth the Golden Globes?
I don't know. But anyways.
Best performance from male actor here, I would have went with Paul Giamatti.
For Black Mirror? Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But again, I can't speak on really any of those since I haven't seen any of them.
Yeah. I'm just basing on how good of an actor he is.
Thank you for that.
Thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Golden Globes need to reach out to us.
Yes, please. Anyways, next up. I know we're kind of late to the party, but let's just talk about the January releases. So we're already about like what, 3 weeks into the year?
We are 2 weeks into the new year.
2 weeks, yeah.
So here is what has come out in the first week of January that we missed.
So let's move this in. Wait, that's 2025.
Oh, stupid me.
2026, dude.
I'm still living in 2025, I feel like.
Because I just freaking saw, because I saw like the Damned and Den of Thieves 2 in there, and I'm like, am I tripping? But anyways, on January 2nd, we had The Dutchman and We Bury the Dead, which I did not see either one. And then on the 9th, we had Primate, Greenland 2, Dead Man's Wire for a limited release. People We Meet on Vacation, which was a Netflix film, which I'm going to be watching here very soon.
Sleepwalker.
And
I seen a clip of this or a trailer. It looks interesting. I mean, I like Hayden Panettiere. Beverly D'Angelo.
I think our good buddy Noah already watched it, and he said it wasn't very good.
Oh.
So.
Well, I like Hayden Panettiere.
But we'll see.
Yeah, you got Justin Chatwin in it. Yeah.
Dragon Ball Evolution.
That explains.
Yeah. Anyways.
The only film I liked him in was War of the Worlds.
I actually didn't really like him in War of the Worlds. He was too much of a prick, honestly.
I'd take him over Dakota Fanning in that film.
All right, whatever.
Performance-wise.
Just performance-wise, but still. Anyways. Let's just go on to the next week.
This upcoming week.
All right, this week. Now we're caught up. So 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple, which comes out on Friday. I will be seeing it then. I was a big fan of 28 Years Later. It took some time to grow, but thought it was great. And what they're setting up in this one sounds really cool. And the reviews have been very, very positive.
Ray Fiennes, Jack O'Connell.
So Jack O'Connell, spoiler alert for anyone. So basically his character that is introduced at the end of the film of 28 Years Later is revealed in this film that him and his group of buddies are a cult. So they've got like a little Power Rangers ending for some reason in the last one. And they're setting him up along with his group of buddies as a cult, which I think is actually a really cool idea. And we're going to get like more expansion with Ray Fiennes' character. So, and this one's being directed by Nia DaCosta, who directed Candyman and The Marvels. And once again, being written by Alex Garland.
All right.
So yeah, can't wait. Let's see what else. Night Patrol. Stars Justin Long. It premiered at Fantastic Fest last year. I've heard this film is terrible.
Really?
Yeah, I've heard this film is terrible. Which?
Oh, look who's in it. CM Punk.
When you got like Justin Long in there, and you got Dermot Mulroney.
Dermot Mulroney.
Flying Lotus in there. Wow. And I've heard that they've tried to mesh in way too many storylines. And like the big hook is on the poster, vampires. Apparently, it's not until towards the end of the movie.
What?
That is such yeah. Yeah, I've heard this one was bad, so.
Well, it says it received positive reviews.
Let me really quick before we move on to the next one. Oh wait, also I forgot to mention this one, The Rip with Matt Damon and Ben Affleck. It's coming out on Netflix this week. I'll be checking that one out as well.
There you go.
Directed by Joe Carnahan.
Matt Damon, Ben Affleck, Stephen Yeun, Kyle Chandler, Scott Atkins,
Tiana Taylor.
Group of my own.
Really quick.
Stash of
Oh, also really quick. 28 years later, the Bone Temple is now certified fresh on Rotten Tomatoes. There you go. With a 93%. I know that was not needed, but whatever. Okay, no Rotten Tomatoes review score just yet, but from what I've heard about Night Patrol, yeah, I haven't heard it. I have heard it is not good. So, anyways, let's just move on. All right, 23rd, Mercy.
I've seen TV spots for this.
This does not look good. It has a cool concept with Chris Pratt basically having to prove his innocence to an AI judge, which is played by Rebecca Ferguson, before it eventually kills him. Interesting idea, but the move, just from what I've seen of the trailers, it just looks like the most boring version of that idea.
Directed by Timur Bekmambetov.
I think that's this. If I'm not mistaken, I think he directed the movie Wanted with James McAvoy and Angelina Jolie.
Yes, which I really enjoy that film. It's
that's a very fun movie.
Oh, guess what film he produced?
What?
War of the Worlds from last year.
It was you. Had to.
What are we doing that? Yeah, what are we doing that watch along?
One day we will. One day we will. But
I want to watch that film though. That would be a funny watch along. That would be a funny roast.
Well, then you better get Amazon Prime, because that's the only way you can watch it. So there you go.
I ain't paying money for that. I'll find it on the download.
Nah, don't do that. Don't do that.
I know.
But yeah, Mercy, I could give less of a shit about. It does not look very good.
Old Wrestler says Chris Pratt seemed out of place in the trailer.
You ain't wrong. But I really don't care about this movie. But one that I'm really excited for is Return to Silent Hill, from the same director as the first Silent Hill. And this is a direct adaptation of Silent Hill 2. So, and I did enjoy the first movie enough for what it was. Revelation, it's okay. But like I said, this is the same director as the original Silent Hill. So, I'm hoping this is good. So, all right. What else? Oh, there's The Wrecking Crew with Jason Momoa and Dave Bautista. It was directed by the same guy that did Blue Beetle. So this might be a fun one.
Yeah.
So
looks interesting. Oh, Miranda Baccarin's in it.
Stephen Root. Yeah, Stephen Root's also in it.
All right.
I'll keep this one on my radar.
I'll watch the trailer for it.
All right.
Because I like what I see: Jason Momoa, Dave Bautista, Jacob Batalon, Miranda Baccarin.
There we go. All right.
This one I'm looking forward to.
Send Help. Yep. Sam Raimi.
Sam Raimi back, directing the horror film.
There we go.
3D.
And they're going to be hosting some early screenings in about a week. So I'm not sure if I'll be able to go to the early screenings, but if I get a chance to, I'm going.
Yeah, Rachel McAdams, Dylan O'Brien.
Yep. But I gotta say this: if you just give me Sam Raimi, directing a movie, already there.
And I've seen TV spots for it as well, which it looks interesting.
Yep. And then Iron Lung. This has been getting a lot of good buzz already. This is Markiplier's film, based on a video game.
Never even heard of it.
So, yep. Hoping I will get a chance to see this in theaters, because I've been a fan of Markiplier, and I've been interested to see what he can do for a feature film. So there you go. I think. Oh yeah, I forgot about this one. Shelter. Jason Statham, from the same guy that directed Greenland 2. No joke. Same guy.
You already know how this film is going to go.
Can we just get more collaborations with Jason Statham and David Ayer instead after like The Beekeeper?
I'm waiting for Beekeeper 2.
I hope that comes out this year. But I think that honestly should about cover it.
Another A24 film called The Moment.
Oh, that's Charlie XCX's movie.
Mockumentary film. We got Charlie XCX, Rosanna Arquette, Alexandra Skarsgård.
Yeah, Skarsgård.
Yeah.
Rachel Sennett.
This might make money for A24.
No idea, but we'll see. But yeah, I think that should about do it.
Yeah.
So
that's about it.
That's about it for the January release schedule.
Not too much for me to see, except for maybe The Wrecking Crew and Send Help. Primate, like I said, I'll wait for 4K.
Like I said, I'll be seeing 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple this week, which I'm really looking forward to. Mercy, I'll probably go see I probably will go see Mercy in theaters, but I'm not looking forward to it. But now, let's go to the January physical releases.
Yep.
So, of course, going to our source, Blu-ray.com, to help cover the physical releases.
Always got to go to Blu-ray.com.
Yep.
Here we go.
All right. Just waiting for it to come up. Oh, well, no, it just disappeared.
Oh, wow.
Try that again.
Come on, StreamYards. Get with the program.
Apparently, they don't want to get with the program tonight.
They always don't want
bullshit.
to get with the program when we do this.
All right, there we go. All right. So we're starting with the 4Ks. So
there you go. Thank you, StreamYard.
All right, we got it. So starting off with the 4Ks, we got Tron Ares. And then we also got The Smashing Machine and Under Siege.
Now,
I couldn't find The Smashing Machine. I've been looking for it.
Your best bet is Amazon, maybe.
Probably, or maybe just the A24 shop.
Now, since The Rock didn't win for the Golden Globe for that film, would you think that blows his chances for getting nominated for an Oscar for this film?
I mean, honestly, I just don't see it happening at this point. I really don't. So
people are saying, "Oh, this could be his nomination for an Oscar."
Yeah, but honestly, at this point, I really don't think it's going to happen. But regardless, then today, January 13th, Dante's Peak, Evil Dead Rise, Babe, and Bringing Out the Dead. Oh, as well as Babe, Pig in the City.
I like Bringing Out the Dead. I think it's a very underrated Martin Scorsese film with Nicolas Cage as an ambulance worker.
I have not seen it. That's one of my Scorsese blind spots.
Yeah, it's a slow-paced film, but it's interesting. I liked it.
So I do want to get that Evil Dead Rise Arrow set.
Babe, I haven't seen in a long time, but I remember it being a great film.
Very, very good. I actually remember watching it in school.
Yeah. It was nominated for an Oscar.
For Best Picture, believe it or not. John Goodman is good in Bringing Out the Dead. Again, haven't seen it. Babe Pig in the City. I don't remember watching that one really at all, but the original one, very good movie.
1408 with it's a steelbook with John Cusack and Samuel Jackson. I want to check out that film. That film has been on my watch list for a while.
Definitely one of the more underrated of the Stephen King adaptations. So, all right. Now we're going on to next week. We got One Battle After Another, which, like I said, I've already pre-ordered. Wicked for Good, Roofman, Springsteen, Deliver Me from Nowhere, and Keeper. Also got End of Watch, Death on the Nile, Screambow getting a 4K steelbook. That one I might have to get.
Why is that piece of shit getting a steelbook?
The Mean one got a steelbook, so I'm not surprised that Screambow's getting one. So it's better than you think it is. Dude, like the other like public domain like slasher films, they just take themselves too seriously. Screambow doesn't. It doesn't take itself seriously at all.
Yeah, well, there's better movies that they could release on steelbook than that.
But I think this is also the same company that distributed Terrifier 2 and 3. So that's probably why.
Yeah.
But
for next week, if I get the chance, I might pick up One Battle After Another and Wicked for Good. Roofman, maybe the following week.
I was about to say, dude, like I'm surprised that you wouldn't buy a Roofman day one. Because I know you really, really enjoyed Roofman.
I really enjoyed Roofman. And it's already on MGM Plus.
Well, and also Paramount Plus.
And also Paramount Plus, too.
Yeah. But, yeah, like I said, I've already pre-ordered One Battle After Another. Should be getting that next week. I probably will go to stores and buy Wicked for Good, Roofman, and Springsteen. They'll probably just get the Blu-ray for Springsteen. I don't know. I don't think my Walmart's going to get the 4K for it, but if they do, I'll probably still get it. Will you get Under Siege? Depends like if they ever do an Arrow sale.
Yeah, right here.
Yeah, but honestly, at the same time, I don't think I really need to upgrade it to 4K because I have the Blu-ray double pack that has both movies. So I honestly don't really think I need to upgrade it. Time Crimes. Stendhal Syndrome getting to 4K, World War Z,
and a 4K steelbook, which is cool.
I think that one's a reprint.
Yeah. I like World War Z.
I do too. It's okay. House Party,
classic.
The Great Silence, The Mechanic, the original Mechanic, not the Jason Statham one.
I'm glad House Party's getting the 4K from Criterion.
I might get that for the next sale. I do really like that one. I think I haven't even seen the sequels, but I've seen the piece of shit remake.
I never seen the sequels.
I'm good with the first one. Do not bother with the remake. But yeah, I think that should about cover it for the 4K side. Let's go ahead and take a look at the Blu-ray side.
Yeah.
Wait, hold up. Am I tripping?
What?
Why is Marry Me getting a 4K? Why? I do enjoy that movie, but why out of all movies is that one getting a 4K?
Jennifer Lopez, Owen Wilson.
It's better than the trailers advertised, but I don't know why that one of all movies is getting a 4K. But that's besides the point.
I never even heard of Marry Me.
I saw the trailer for that when I went and saw Scream 5, and I'm like, that looks like a piece of shit. I watched the movie, and I was like, wow, this is actually not too bad. Donnie Darko? Getting new 4K release.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, new media steelbook.
Or just media. It's not really a steelbook. It's just a like a little
Arrow.
digibook. But let's go ahead and take a look at the Blu-ray side.
watch the film. 9.
The damn thing will work. Oh, what are we doing?
Here we go.
Oh, K-Pax got a new Blu-ray. Didn't even know about that. Oh yeah, Shelby Oaks got released on Blu-ray. I might have to get that at some point.
I like K-Pax.
Never seen it. But Shelby Oaks, I definitely will be buying at some point. Nothing really much else for that week.
Mars Attack and a release.
Oh yeah, it was one of those new Walmart slipcovers that the movie got. Yeah, nothing really much else changed from this one. Oh, Ladder 49 got a new Blu-ray. The firefighter film with Joaquin Phoenix and John Travolta.
Heard really good things about that film.
That is a good movie. Yeah, nothing really much else that's really like jumping out. Yeah, just also showing Blu-ray for One Battle After Another.
I forgot to mention Keeper.
I did talk about Keeper.
Oh, okay.
I did mention it. I just didn't really talk about it because I just didn't really care to talk about it. It's not that great.
Nothing sticking out.
Yeah, there's really nothing much else that's like sticking out here. Of course, a Blu-ray for Springsteen. Which, if that's what my Walmart has and not the 4K, I'll be fine with just getting the Blu-ray. And then the 27th. Once again, there's really nothing much else that's jumping out. Oh, so the Sabrina with Harrison Ford is getting a Kino release.
That's good.
I saw that. That's a good movie. I haven't seen the original, but it's a solid one. It's a remake of a Audrey Hepburn movie. But yeah. Oh, Blue Moon. It's getting a Blu-ray. Might get that.
Ordinary People getting a re-release on Blu-ray. Why? Should get a 4K.
Yeah, other than that, there's really nothing much else that jumps out.
I sent you that film as well.
Yeah, that was one. I think that was one of the first ones you ever sent me.
Yeah,
but
gotta give it a watch at some point.
One day I will. But yeah, the only one that really jumps out to me for the 27th is Blue Moon.
Oh, Pulse is getting a re-release on Blu-ray. That's a very underrated film.
I didn't really care for that one, honestly. I think if I watched it growing up, I think I probably would have loved it, but watching it as an adult, I didn't really care for it that much. But if you like it, that's totally fine. Just not really on my wavelength.
Yeah, nothing really.
Yeah. Like I said, the only thing that really jumps out to me on the 27th is Blue Moon. But yeah, other than that, yeah, there's really nothing much else to talk about in regards to those physical media releases. Here we are, guys. The recent physical media pickups, and we got a lot to show.
It's going to be a long one.
So try to stick with us, guys.
Yeah. All right. So I'll start with the ones if you missed our Secret Santa live stream that we did. I'll show the ones that I received. These I received from Mike. No Country for Old Men.
Fantastic film.
written and directed by the Coen brothers. Has features on it. Working with the Coens, the making of No Country for Old Men and Diary of a Country Sheriff. So here's your Blu-ray. Typical standard Paramount blue disc.
I think my copy has artwork since it's the original Miramax release. Yep.
Oh, lucky you.
Found this at a Goodwill. Dude, I found this at a freaking Goodwill.
God damn it, Mike. No, but I really appreciate it, Mike, if you're watching. Then he sent me Reservoir Dogs.
Classic.
Harvey Keitel, Tim Roth, Chris Penn, Steve Buscemi, Lawrence Tierney, and Michael Madsen, directed by Quentin Tarantino.
And also Tarantino is also in the movie as well.
In the film right there.
Yep, he's in the movie as well.
But this has features, has deleted scenes, playing it fast and loose, profiling the Reservoir Dogs, and I like that it came with its slipcover.
Kind of rare these days. For
there's the discs. Pretty cool.
Unless it's more like brand new, like wouldn't really see a lot of slipcovers. Like whenever they would come from Amazon, to be more precise.
Yeah.
So
I'll definitely check out Reservoir Dogs at some point. This was sent to me by Luke here as Secret Santa. Frailty.
It's one of my all-time favorites, and
it
was on your wish list, so I was like, perfect.
It was on my Secret Santa wish list.
So
Bill Paxton, Matthew McConaughey. Bill Paxton also directed the film as well. And glad to have this on Blu-ray because the 4K was a Lionsgate limited, and it's now out of print and going for a lot of money.
And you know how much that costs for me to get to you?
What?
$6.
Not bad.
It was the Blu-ray was literally $6, so I was like, perfect. I'm sending that to you.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I wanted to check out this film. It's been on my watch list. It's got commentaries by Bill Paxton and the writer Brent Hanley. Production commentary with Arnold Glassman, David Kirshner, and Brian Tyler. Featurette courtesy of Sundance Channel called Anatomy of a Scene. The Making of Frailty featurette. Deleted scenes with commentary by Bill Paxton, storyboards, and photo gallery. Disc right there.
That one was Alex's Secret Santa gift to me the year previous.
Yeah, I remember that.
When I sent that one to you. So there you go.
And then these next two were sent to me by Noah for Secret Santa. Over the Top, Sylvester Stallone. The chance of seeing Sylvester Stallone arm wrestle.
Yeah, they literally solve all their problems with an arm wrestling tournament.
Only feature it has is the trailer. It's disc. But yeah, we'll check this out. And then he'll sent me the classic Invisible Man. Claude Rains. Good performance by him. Classic film.
There you go. Classic.
But this has
Oh god.
This has features. It has Now You See Him, The Invisible Man Revealed, production photographs, commentary by film historian Rudy Belmer, 100 Years of Universal Unforgettable Characters, and the trailer gallery. And I like that they also put the original poster on the back here.
There you go. Old Restless says Over the Top is horrendous. I own it too, dude. This is a fun movie. It's not good, but it's a movie that's so bad that it's good.
It's fun.
Like, it's really bad, though. Like, if you think about it in context, it's a really bad movie, but it's a lot of fun.
Now, I got to ask Old Restless. Would you take Over the Top over Stop or My Mom Will Shoot?
I forgot that movie even existed. Holy fuck.
What would you take, Old Restless? Over the Top or Stop or My Mom Will Shoot?
That is a freaking title, by the way.
But yeah, here's your discs. Pretty cool.
There you go.
I like how they make the Blu-ray disc of him invisible a little bit.
In a way, yeah.
In a way. That's pretty cool. Very creative.
I have the collection set of the Invisible Man movies in the Classic Monsters box set. So it's got like Invisible Man Returns, Invisible Woman, Abbott and Costello Meet the Invisible Man, Invisible Agent, and Invisible Man's Revenge. So got the classics on there.
Oh, Russell says he takes over the top for sure.
There you go. See. Anyways,
do I know Effrey? I seen him on Rambo Ref for Life's on Rambo Ref for Life's streams from time to time, and he's a fellow New Yorker.
There you go.
Haven't don't go on Rambo Ref for Life's streams. So,
but anyways,
I did talk to him in like the side chat. Then this one I got, and this only cost me $30 because I used my Amazon gift card for this. This goes up to like $60. So I saw it went down to like $57.
There you go.
The Arrow release of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles trilogy with the original poster to the first film.
Very cool.
Very awesome set this is. It's got a lot of features. There you go. On the back, it has the ooze. And you get your 4K discs in here. Here's the first film on 4K.
Classic.
And when you open it up, you get these cards. So you have Raphael there. You have Donatello.
Oh, so they're like those little trading cards.
Yeah, like those little trading cards.
Nice.
You have Leonardo and Michelangelo. So you have all four turtles. And it also came with stickers.
Nice.
Of all four turtles. Of course, some of them use the I don't know if this is suits from TMNT 3. So there you go. And it has reversible artwork to them. But yeah, the reversible artwork was the artwork that you get on the discs.
Gotcha.
But the first film has a whole lot of features. It has a brand new 4K restoration of the film, brand new commentary with director Steve Barron, new commentary with comic book expert and podcast host Dave Baxter, Rise and When We Fall, a newly filmed interview with Steve Barron, Turtle Talk, a newly filmed interview with actors Robbie Rist, Brian Tochi, Ernie Reyes Jr., and Ken Scott, which I find weird that they got Ernie Reyes Jr. to do an interview for the first film when he is in the second film.
Right.
From what I heard, he plays he's in one of the Turtles suits. I forgot which one he was in, Ernie Reyes Jr. for the first film here.
Right.
It has O'Neill on the Beat, a newly filmed interview with actor Judith Hogue. Wet Behind the Shells, a newly filmed interview with producer Simon Fields. Beneath the Shell, a newly filmed interview with puppet coordinator and second unit director Brian Henson and Robert Tigner, puppeteer for both Splinter and Leonardo. So they got Jim Henson's son for this.
There you go.
Ninja Turf, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turf, a newly filmed feature exploring the film's locations in New York City and in North Carolina. You get an alternate UK version with unique footage prepared for censorship reasons, presented in 4K via seamless branching. You also get the alternate ending from the VHS work print.
Nice.
Alternate Korean footage and the trailers. So a whole bunch of features on the first film here. So very, very awesome. Then put these back in here. Then you have Secret of the Ooze here.
Underrated.
Underrated. Love this movie.
I mean, that ninja rap song from Vanilla
Go
Ice.
Ninja, go Ninja, go. Go Ninja,
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go. It's dude, it's catchy.
It does.
It's really catchy.
This has a new 4K restoration. Has a new commentary with director Michael Pressman, moderated by filmmaker Jillian Wallace Horvat. John Du Perez to the rescue, a newly filmed interview with composer of the trilogy, John Du Perez. Hardcore is a newly filmed interview with Kenny Wilson, mold shop supervisor at Jim Henson's Creature Shop. The Secret of the Edit, a newly filmed interview with editor Steve Merkovic. Behind the Shelves, an archive featurette from 1991. That was the Behind the Shelves making of that was released on VHS. They actually put it on this disc as a feature, which is cool. And it also
All right.
And you also get more of the trading cards. So you get Shredder.
Nice.
And Master Splinter.
There we go.
And what's really cool is you get like this little like sort of like advertisement. It says Roy's Green Ridge Pizza, which is the pizza place that Ernie Reyes Jr. character works at. And on the back it says buy 7 pizzas.
Get the 8th one free.
One free.
There you go.
And it comes with the poster for the second film. So here's the poster that they use for the reversible artwork and on the disc. And here's the original poster for Secret of the Ooze.
Yeah, such a fun movie.
Such a fun movie. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
Go Ninja, go Ninja, go.
And then you get this piece of shit.
We don't really need to go into full detail about that piece of shit.
Yeah, horrible costume designs for the turtles. Has a new 4K restoration. Did it really need a 4K restoration?
It's awful.
You have a new commentary with director Stuart Gilliard, which I hope he makes fun of the film. Deimos and Demons, a newly filmed interview with actor Sab Shimano. Rebel, a newly filmed interview with actor Vivian Wu. Ultimate UK opening, and the trailer.
Yeah. All Restless literally said what we were just saying. Turtles 3 is an abomination. It really is.
You get
one of the worst movies ever made.
You get more of the trading cards, April O'Neil and Casey Jones. And
cool stuff that they come with, but just I fucking hate Ninja Turtles 3.
Yeah. And you get the poster. Newly commissioned poster here. Other side. Get the original poster. I mean, look how shitty they look.
Like, what is up with those costumes?
What is up with that? Look at that. Look how horrible they look compared to Jim Henson's Creature Shop's costumes for the Turtles.
The ones for the first 2 movies are
awful.
The ones for the first 2 are really good.
Yeah, I'm saying these.
But yeah, the ones for Turtles 3, I'm gonna say it. What the fuck? But whatever.
Only ones that worth watching are 1 and 2. Then it came with the poster for newly commissioned poster for the first film. So you got this, which is really cool.
Cool new poster. And of course the film's theatrical poster, which is also the box set.
Yeah.
Old Restless asks, did Turtles 3 fail at the box office? I'm going to check right now.
It had to.
Because we never really got another one after that.
And then you get the book right here. Just talking about the films and, how they were made. Some good photos, good stills here.
Yeah, this one really did not make a lot of money. It was on a $21 million budget. It made $42 million.
Wow.
Yeah, it made no money.
Yeah, nice book here. Just talking about the film. So it's cool. You got some behind the scenes photos. Never before seen photos. Pretty cool.
Also, is it just me, or did the Turtles costumes look like they were CGI'd in Ninja Turtles 3? Like, I know they're still practical costumes, but they look like they're freaking CGI heavy.
Yeah, look at that. They were CGI'd, and what? That was awful CGI used.
No, I'm sure it was still practical costumes, but just they look like they were CGI'd.
They have Jim Henson there. Rest in peace. But
Really
yeah,
packed out that box set with extras. They sure
really
did,
They
dude.
went all out. I was waiting for a good edition of the original Ninja Turtles for years, and thank God Arrow answered our prayers.
They did have another cool edition of the trilogy along with the 2017 MNT. It was like a little pizza box.
Yeah, that this is by far the best. And then on the back here, you have like a menu of like what to get pizza. So pretty cool with the prices.
Yeah.
But in that time, $1.25 for a plain slice of pizza. But yeah, they went all out for this set. If you're a Ninja Turtles fan, definitely pick up this set here. It's awesome.
For sure.
And then next here is a film that I wanted to check out, and it's called The Good German, which has George Clooney, Kate Blanchett, Tobey Maguire, directed by Steven Soderbergh. Pretty much takes place in the 1940s. It's a homage to 1940s filmmaking and film noir, and it is filmed in black and white.
So it's kind of like in a way, it's kind of like the Maltese Falcon in a way, like the kind of like a crime noir set in like in the 40s.
I wouldn't know because I haven't seen more Maltese Falcon.
Here, let me get it out quick.
But the only feature it has on here is the trailer.
Yeah, this is
kind of like that. Yeah,
that's kind of what I'm pointing at. Like, because like when it comes to like 40s noir films, like this is like the go-to right here is the Maltese Falcon. So, but yeah, I have not seen The Good German. But if you want a classic noir, watch the Maltese Falcon.
Then this one also I sent Luke this Beyond Tomorrow,
which I'll just go ahead and show off as well, since
great.
It was literally like right at the top of the stack. So
great underrated gem. This film takes place during Christmas, and yeah, it's definitely a film to check out.
Yeah, never even heard of this movie. Like I never even heard of this until you sent it to me. So
I watched it on TV like a few weeks before Christmas, and great movie.
Old Wrestle's got a recommendation for us. You got to check out The Man Who Wasn't There by the Coen Brothers. It's a black and white noir flick. Okay, noted.
Yeah, and this film was released in 1940. Next, I had to pick this up. Good Fortune on 4K.
Nice. Got the digibook copy.
Love how the way this is. Pretty cool. Hit the back. And got the discs in here.
Yeah, it's like a little media book.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. Heard very good things about this film. I know you saw it.
I really enjoyed Good Fortune. It's a nice feel-good comedy.
Yeah, it was produced. I think Aziz Ansari wrote the film. Yeah, he wrote and directed the film.
Yeah, he wrote and directed it. It's his directorial debut.
Mm-hmm. I heard good things about it.
But Keanu Reeves easily steals the show as Gabriel. Like, he's great.
And then, of course, I had to pick this up. Begonia. Emma Stone. Jesse
Great
Plemons.
film.
Has The Birth and the Bees, the making of Begonia. Interviews with Emma Stone, Jesse Plemons, and the rest of the cast and crew. Behind-the-scenes footage featuring the sets, music, and cinematography, and a whole lot more. This is the first Yorgos Lanthimos film that I'll check out because I know you've seen Kinds of Kindness, Poor Things,
The Lobster,
The Lobster,
and what other ones? Like The Favorite, The Killing of a Sacred Deer. Like Yorgos Lanthimos, he is out there when it comes to movies, but Begonia is by far his most accessible film, for sure.
I forgot to say the features on Good Fortune. You have a commentary with Aziz Ansari and producer Alan Yang. The Fantasy of Reality, Making of the Good Fortune. The Los Angeles of Good Fortune. The Clothes Make the Man and the Angel. And the trailer. There you go. And I have 3 criterions here.
All right.
First one, I had to get this, and I like the art to it. Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Classic on 4K. Well, there's nice artwork here on the disc. And of course, here's the booklet just talking about the making of the film. Of course, Criterion does this where it folds out like a map.
Quite a few of their releases, they do that.
Yeah, I like that art to it.
Yeah.
And I just love Pee-wee's Big Adventure. It's classic Tim Burton film for his directorial debut.
Yeah.
And it has features. It has a new 4K digital restoration, commentary by Tim Burton and actor co-writer Paul Rubens. This commentary was done years before he passed away. Commentary by composer Danny Elfman. That's cool. New interview with Tim Burton and actor filmmaker Richard Ayoade.
Wait, are you talking about Richard Ayoade?
Yeah, Richard Ayoade.
Okay, I was about to say, are you talking about like the guy from The Watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Richard Ayoade.
Richard Ayoade.
Okay, there you go.
New interviews with producer Richard Abramson, production designer David L. Snyder, co-writer Michael Varhol, and editor Billy Weber, conducted by critic Mark Olson. You also get Hollywood's master storytellers interview with Paul Rubens from 2005. Excerpts from the 40th anniversary screening of the film presented by Nostalgic Nebula and hosted by comedian Dana Gould. Deleted scenes and the trailer. So I really like that they put experts from the 40th anniversary screening of the film. Thought that was cool since last year was the 40th anniversary.
Nice.
Yeah. I'd like to do a watch along with Pee-wee's Big Adventure at some point.
I'll buy myself a copy for it.
Then this one, I seen the trailer to it. It looks interesting. Stars Donald Sutherland and Julie Christie. Directed by Nicholas Roeg.
I know what it is. It's one of my all-time favorites. Don't Look Now.
Don't Look Now.
Great film.
Haven't seen the film.
I will warn you, it's a really artsy movie. Like really artsy, but it's really freaking good. I'll guarantee you will like that one more than Performance. Like guaranteed.
Yeah, because I hated Performance.
But continue.
I like Walkabout better than Performance.
I haven't seen Walkabout, but thanks to you, I will watch it soon.
Hell, The Witches I like better than Performance.
Yeah, the original one. The original one to be more precise. The Nicholas Roeg version of the Witches.
Not the remake. The remake doesn't exist to me.
But
this
continues.
4K restoration. Has conversation between editor Grain Clifford and film writer and historian Bobby Osteen. Don't Look Now, Looking Back, a short 2002 documentary featuring Clifford Richmond and director Nicholas Roeg. Don't Look Now, Death in Venice, a 2006 interview with composer Pino Donaggio. Program on the writing and making of the film, featuring interviews with Richmond, Julie Christie, and Donald Sutherland, and co-screenwriter Alan Scott. Program on Rogue Style, featuring interviews with filmmakers Danny Boyle and Steven Soderbergh. That's cool.
There you go.
You also got a Q&A with Nicholas Roeg from 2003 at London's Cine Lumiere and the trailer.
Nice.
I was interested in checking out this film when I saw the trailer to it. I'm like, wow, this looks batshit crazy.
It is one of my all-time favorites. So
And of course, you got the booklet.
Is it the Blu-ray or the 4K?
It is the 4K.
I just have the Blu-ray. I bought the Blu-ray before they announced the 4K for the Criterion.
This is what it looks like here. Just talking about the film. Pretty cool.
Yeah, great film.
I will definitely check this out. Then the last Criterion here. I just watched this film over the weekend and really enjoyed this film. It's called Downhill Racer. Robert Redford, Gene Hackman, Camelia Sparv. And it is basically a skiing film where Robert Redford plays this guy who is very like full of himself. He only thinks about himself, and he wants to get a spot in the U.S. skiing team in order for him to go to the Winter Olympics. Very good movie. Good performance by Robert Redford. And this is one of the other top 10 favorite Robert Redford films.
There you go.
This has a restored high-def digital transfer, interviews from 2009 with Robert Redford, screenwriter James Salter, editor Richard Harris, production manager Walter Koblenz, and former downhill skier Joe J. Jailbert, who served as a technical advisor, ski double, and cameraman. You got audio excerpts from a 1977 American Film Institute seminar with Michael Ritchie, who was the director of the film. Yeah,
all right.
Michael Ritchie's. This is Michael Ritchie's directorial debut film.
Nice.
And I like some of Michael Ritchie's films. I liked The Survivors with Robin Williams, and I thought the film was okay. The Survivors with Robin Williams and Walter Matthau.
Heard about that one. Haven't seen it.
It was okay. I will have to rewatch that film at some point. He also directed The Bad News Bears, The Candidate, also with Robert Redford, The Golden Child with Eddie Murphy, which has been on my watch list for a long while. And he also directed the Fletch films with Chevy Chase.
Yep.
Yeah, he also directed he didn't direct Cool Runs, but he wrote the story to Cool Runnings. He also directed Cops and Robertsons with Chevy Chase as well, which I thought was a pretty fun film.
I've seen the Golden Child, which I think is one of the more underrated Eddie Murphy movies.
Yeah, but very good movie. Downhill Racer is. I like the shots of them skiing down the mountains, and you get a perspective, like a character perspective, like when Robert Redford's character is racing down the mountain slopes. Thought that was pretty cool.
Very cool.
It's a movie. Maybe I'll send you a copy of this.
I mean, I hadn't really heard much about it, but you're putting it on my radar. So if you want to send me a copy, go right ahead, man. Like, you really don't have to, but
yeah, it's a good movie. And of course, 4K. This is a masterpiece film. Forrest Gump, Tom Hanks. My mom always says,
life is like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
Wow, yours had the slip cut.
I didn't buy this off of Amazon. I actually bought this at Best Buy during a Black Friday sale. So
I wore lots of shoes.
Hello. My name's Forrest Gump. People call me Forrest Gump.
Do you like a chocolate?
Also, what's up to Mr. Michael Entity saying, hey guys, sorry I've been so distant for the past couple of weeks. Recovering from a back injury right now, and recovery has not been fun whatsoever. I'm really sorry to hear that, man. But hey, prayers are up for you, my guy. So hope you get better soon, dude.
But yeah, classic film, masterpiece. I haven't watched
Acres Movies is asking, have you seen the movie Sneakers with Robert Redford?
No.
I haven't seen it either. Or River Runs Through It. Have you seen that?
No.
I recommend that one. I would recommend it.
But I haven't seen Forrest Gump since high school, and want to rewatch the film.
It's a classic. I mean, who doesn't love Forrest Gump?
This has it's digitally remastered. Has over 3 hours of bonus content featuring the complete originally released special features. So cool. And of course, you get your plain Paramount discs here.
Yeah.
Yeah. But great movie. Oh, and I forgot to mention Downhill Racer. There's a scene where Robert Redford and Camilla Sparv are in a hotel room, and there's this guy that brings them food, and the guy is Sylvester Stallone.
No fucking way.
I ain't lying.
Okay.
Is in the film for a second as a guy that brings food to Robert Redford and Camilla Sparv's characters. It's a blink and a miss. If you don't.
Okay, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to. Yeah, I gotta put that movie on my radar.
Mm-hmm. Now on to I'll go with the laser discs. So there's 2 of them. So the first laser disc here, I had this on the I think on a 4K from Arrow Video or Blu-ray maybe. Legend.
Nice.
With that great artwork there that I don't think that the Blu-ray or the 4K from Arrow Video used this.
Well, I know not even the regular Blu-ray from Universal even used this artwork.
Yeah, look at that. Very creative artwork there.
Acres movie says Bruce Willis and Tobin Bell are very key extras in the verdict in the courtroom scenes with Paul Newman. Oh, I think she's talking about the movie Havana. Have you seen that?
Haven't seen Havana.
No, I haven't seen it either.
But here's the back to it.
But I've never seen Legend.
I have it. I've never seen it either. But what's really cool is look at this.
Yeah, I don't know it.
They advertised the Laserdiscs from what Universal was releasing back in the day.
Like Winchester 73?
Yeah, Winchester 73. And then on the other side, here it is, MCA's laser video discs.
Nice. Frankenstein?
Yeah. You have Abbott and Costello meet Frankenstein. Frankenstein there.
The Mummy?
The Mummy. Yeah, you got this Island Earth, the original Scarface.
Nice.
Yeah. And then here's your Laserdisc here. Here's side 1. Side 2.
Very cool.
Really like collecting Laserdiscs. This is the these 2 were the first Laserdiscs that I got in a while. I haven't really gotten Laserdiscs that much.
Oh, okay. Thank you for clarifying. She was talking about the movie The Verdict.
Oh, The Verdict.
Gotcha. Yeah, I haven't seen that either.
But yeah, pretty cool to have this. And then the next one here is a Marx Brothers film because they sent this, I guess, in when I got Legend. I was expecting them to send this because I only ordered Legend, but I'm like, I'll take it. It's still sealed.
All right.
Marx Brothers Monkey Business.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything Marx Bros.
Same.
I mean, I remember they had a pretty funny MGM logo though. I've seen that on YouTube, but I just haven't seen like a movie of theirs in general.
Now,
but I am familiar with them. It's just again, haven't seen anything from them.
Yeah, I know who they are though.
Yeah.
But yeah, I have VHSs now. So this one
might have to run through those quick, dude, because like I said, I got a shitload of movies to show off.
So this one here got Warner Brothers Cartoons, Golden Jubilee 24 karat collection of Roadrunner and Wile E. Coyote. Pretty much my favorite Looney Tunes characters, aside from Bugs Bunny, Daffy Duck, Sylvester the Cat, Tweety. This has 8 fully animated cartoons: Fast and Furious, Operation Rabbit, Zip and Snort, Beep Beep, Gee Whiz, Hook, Line, Sinker, Ready, Willing, and Able, and To Beep or Not to Beep. And Leonard Moulton, I guess, introduces the cartoons here. So yeah, label and label. No print date. So,
But it's got to be like an 80s release.
yeah, depending on the sticker labels here.
Well, what does the back say?
Back says it's an 85 release. So
Okay.
85 release.
So it's probably an 85 release, but just later reprint,
Yeah.
if I had to guess.
Next is a rare VHS, which you got this, I guess, from the Golden Graham cereal. But this is a show that I loved as a kid, and it was very educational, and it's a whole lot of fun. Beekman's World.
Never really seen much of that.
This is such a fun show, very educational. It's a science show. It's also very funny and just very enjoyable. There was a time when the show was out of who was the better scientist? Was it Beekman or Bill Nye? And
Like anytime in science class, like whenever we would watch like one of those like science videos, we would watch Bill Nye the Science Guy. So
to me, I like Bill Nye, but Beekman was where it was at for me when I was a kid. And the guy that plays Beekman is not a scientist; he's an actor.
Oh wow!
So they just choose him for the role.
Huh.
And of course, you have a guy dressed up as in a rat costume. His name was Lester the Rat. And you might know who she is right here. Albana Ulich, I think that's how you pronounce her name. But she was in Venom, The Last Dance. You know, with the hippie guy.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Yeah,
that was her in the film.
Did not know that.
Yeah, but yeah, this is a very fun show from back in the day when I was a kid. So it's got
the oversized reels in there.
Yeah, and it also came with a ad there.
Nice.
Very cool. But yeah, this show is not on DVD. It's only on DVD because they released it through a best of Beekman's World. That's what it was called, which I have it on DVD, but I wanted to get some episodes. Yeah, I remember the episodes were on Tubi back in the day. I don't know if they're still on Tubi, but
yeah.
Oh, this was. Then, since I'm a huge Muppets fan, I had to pick up more Muppets, Please, which I got one of the Muppets VHS. It was like purple, so I had to get this one.
I mean, dude, it's the Muppets. I don't know what else to tell you.
I'm really looking forward to the Muppet Show coming next month.
Yeah.
So here's the ink label. Has a print date of December 30th, 1992.
So it must be a 93 release.
Yeah. Yeah, even though the label says 92 here.
Well, that's just the print date, but
the print date.
But like some early releases of certain movies will be printed like at least a month or two before they're actually released.
Right. Now this one you might recognize.
All right.
So I had to get this because it was in a film that I like, that I've always liked.
All right.
And when I saw this, I'm like, all right, I have to get this.
All right.
Tex Avery's Screwball Classics 2. Now, which film was this from? Was this featured in?
Was it The Mask?
Yes.
I was about to say, I think I knew. I think I knew.
This is the VHS that Jim Carrey's character puts into the VHS, and he's watching it, and the wolf right here is like going crazy at the table.
Yep, I remember that.
So yeah. So when I saw this, I'm like, all right, I have to get this. It was featured in the popular film, and yeah, and it does have the cartoon that he was watching in the film. But this
That's
is
funny.
This is a nice. I love these MGM sticker labels.
More of the old school ones.
Yeah, this has a print date on it. Let me see if I could I have to use my flashlight here. This is I think a 1991 or 1990 release. Yes, a 1990 release.
Okay.
It has a print date of October 27, 1990.
All right.
There you go. Next, I have this film on 4K on Laserdisc, and I just had to get this on VHS. Purple Rain.
Purple Rain.
Yeah, classic film. I really like the cover to this, and the sides.
Yeah, I do have Purple Rain on 4K.
It looks beautiful. It looks beautiful on 4K.
Yep, there you go.
Mm-hmm. This has a sticker label, and the print date on this is March 7, 1997. So this tape probably still includes the 84 Warner Home Video logo.
I want to get the original release that kind of has like the Prince style sticker label. It's the original release of Purple Rain.
I did see that one.
Want to get that at some point. I have the Warner Brothers Hits release of that movie.
I mean, it's a 1991 box, but a 97.
Yeah, 1997 reprint.
But like I said, I think this still includes the 84 Warner Home Video logo on it.
Probably.
Next one is another favorite of mine that I have on Criterion 4K, and I think you have this on Criterion as well. Paper Moon.
I still don't have that.
Oh, you don't have it?
No, I don't.
Oh yeah, I bought.
But I will say this.
I do have it on Laserdisc as well.
I will say this though. Since I'm joining Huck's 52-week movie challenge, that is one movie I'm going to be watching for the challenge. So
definitely check it out. It's a great film.
We have a certain week for black and white films, and I'm going to be watching that one. So,
but it's like an 80s release because of has the
the vertical label.
Yeah, and it does have a print date on it.
Let me see. That one looks like it's faded, dude. Hold on. Let me see if I can full screen it.
Yeah.
I think that's a 19. Dude, I actually can't read that.
Yeah.
It's really blurred out.
Yeah. More like a late 80s release.
Yeah, I guess we'll say that because like that was fading, so I couldn't really read it.
Box says 91.
Okay, so then it's a 1991 release then.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely check out this film. It's great. I love it.
Yeah.
And then the last two here are old school Nickelodeon VHSs.
Really quick, I want to answer Old Restless's comment. I'm doing Huck's 52-week movie challenge. My buddy Huck's Pop Culture Cafe. If you guys aren't subscribed to his channel, he's doing a 52-week movie challenge, and I'm participating in it. So, and I have one film in this stack that I watched for the 52-week movie challenge, which I will point out when I get there.
Yeah, we know Huck. Shout out to Huck.
Yeah, shout out to Huck. But anyways, continue.
I have two old school Nickelodeon VHSs, and they are the Snick VHSs.
Nice.
And I know this was way before your time, but
those were definitely like very old school Nickelodeon. I think the only cartoon I recognize on one of those at least is Ren and Stimpy.
Yeah. But Snick was a 2-hour block on Saturday nights that featured 4 shows, and these were the 4 shows originally, and then over the years they changed the lineup. The one lineup I remember for Snick was Rugrats, All That, Keenan and Kel, and then at the 9:30 hour they would like switch it up. Like it was Kablam at first, and then there was Are You Afraid of the Dark? This show called Journey of Alan Strange. So 9:30 slot in the late years were changed. But this has Clarissa Explains It All, which is a Nick show that I love with Melissa Joan Hart. Way before Sabrina. Has a sketch comedy show called Roundhouse, which that came before All That. Ren and Stimpy and Are You Afraid of the Dark?
All right.
And this has the this includes 3 P&P shorts. So here's the good old orange VHSs. If this doesn't scream or bring 90s nostalgia to you, right there is where it's at. I used to love
or just Nickelodeon in general.
I
Like
used to love getting these orange Nickelodeon tapes.
yeah.
So here's the back to it. And I want to get these because Nickelodeon hasn't released some of these, like Roundhouse, Ren and Stimpy they released, Clarissa Explains It All. They only released the first season on DVD, which I have. And Are You Afraid of the Dark? The only way that you can get them is through Canada, or the if you want to pay an arm and a leg, the out of print Amazon burn on demand discs. So
Yeah.
yeah, so this is Nick's Friendship Volume 1. Here's Volume 2 with the same 4 shows. And what's really cool is it came with this, a pamphlet.
Nice.
And has advertised the Rugrats VHSs.
And also Ren and Stimpy.
Ren and Stimpy. You got
Doug.
And the Snick tapes, which I have.
Nice.
And on the back, it promotes the Ren and Stimpy CD called You Idiot.
You idiot.
So,
like just that album name just screams Ren and Stimpy.
yeah. And then here's the VHS as well.
There you go.
So there you go. That's all I got to show for you all. Now
all right,
on to Luke's stack of films.
Yeah, I got a shitload of movies here, but let's just get to it. So started off, bought a Big Bold Beautiful Journey, a movie I didn't love, but it was good enough for what it was.
I love that movie.
And then we talked about this in the physical media section for January. I bought Tron Ares on 4K. Not a very good movie, but visually it is good, and also the soundtrack's great from 9 Inch Nails.
And he's a completist.
I'm a completionist. I actually don't even own the first 2 movies. I've been looking for them, but they're hard to find.
Yep, get them on Amazon.
Probably. And then here's Black Phone 2 on 4K. One of my favorites from last year. Loved it. Not as good as the first, but a very worthy sequel in my opinion. You showed this one off. Begonia, one of my top 10 from last year. All right. Now the next 8 titles were last stop pickups on Sunday. So I got Walking Dead Season 6 because I'm still working my way to complete the whole series. I just need 8, 9, and 10, and then I'm finished. This was one of my least favorite seasons. I do not really like Season 6 all that much. Here is Silent Hill Revelation. Not a very good movie, but I'm a completionist, and I have the first one. Here's one that I've heard a little bit about. Free Fire. Yep, A24 film. Haven't seen it, but want to. A really underseen film right here called Border. Really, really underrated movie if you guys haven't seen it. Detroit, the Catherine Bigelow film with John Boyega and Will Poulter. Very hard film to watch, but very good.
I have heard that film.
Then we got the Spiderwick Chronicles. Haven't seen this since
movie.
I was a kid, but it was really cheap. So I was like, fuck it, I got to get this one.
Good movie. Very underrated.
And then this one, 28 weeks later, I found this for $20. And this is insanely out of print. So, that's a good deal for how out of print this is. And then really quick, and then last one for the last stop pickups, I bought Hellfest on 4K. Basically a slasher at a theme park. And, okay, let me grab these really quick. So I traded in some stuff, and for all 8 of these, I paid only $18 for these. Because I got $46 worth of store credit, and it would originally cost me like $64 to get these. So I only had to pay $18 for these. All right, some Barnes & Noble pickups right now. I bought Better Off Dead on 4K since it was on sale. Never seen it.
I was not a fan of that film.
And then I bought The Ring on 4K, which I got a watch along coming up for since Gore Verbinski's next one's coming up called Good Luck, Have Fun, Don't Die.
In February.
Yep, in February.
Looking forward.
And then that looks like a lot of fun. It kind of seems like the movie that comedy has been missing from what I've heard. And then this one, if you go to Barnes & Noble, they got an A24 section. So I bought this, and this was the one I watched for the 52-week movie challenge. I gave it a second shot. Eddington. I like this one a lot more on second watch. Like now that I knew what to expect going into it now, it's a lot better. Like, just the first go around, I didn't quite get it, but second go around, good movie.
Now he could take back what he said about the film.
Yeah, I was wrong about Eddington. All right, these next 6 I picked up at the pawn shop today. So, and all these were $5 a piece. So this one is a triple pack of animated movies: Horton Hears a Who, Robots, and Space Chimps. I do own Robots already, but I mainly got it for Horton Hears a Who, and plus $5 for all 3 movies. Can't beat that.
And Jim Carrey's in Horton Hears a Who.
Steve Carell as well. So, and I do really like that one. I mean, like I said, I already do own Robots, but wanted to get Horton Hears a Who, and plus Space Chimps comes with it. Why not?
Space Chimps looks cheap.
And then we got the Lego Ninjago movie. I still need to buy Lego Batman and Lego Movie 2, but this was there, $5. Why not? Then bought Ice Age: The Meltdown, solid sequel. Then bought The Bucket List, starring Morgan Freeman and Jack Nicholson, directed by Rob Reiner. Rest in peace. And then we got Midnight Special, really underrated film from Jeff Nichols.
Is that with Adam Driver?
Yeah, it's
I saw that film.
Yeah, it's Michael Shannon, Joel Edgerton, Kirsten Dunst, and Adam Driver.
Yeah, I saw that film years ago. It was okay.
Really good movie. And then speaking of Joaquin Phoenix, Her, the Spike Jonze movie, also with Amy Adams, Rooney Mara, Olivia Wilde, and Scarlett Johansson. Easily one of Joaquin Phoenix's best performances. Weird-ass movie, though. Weird, but it's so good. And then the 3 4Ks I bought for the 3 for $33 deal off of Amazon. Got the Blues Brothers.
Classic.
Can't really go wrong with the Blues Brothers. Then bought The Sting. Also to speak on Robert Redford. Rest in peace. And then since this one was on sale, absolutely had to pick up Boogie Nights, one of my all-time favorite films.
Paul Thomas Anderson.
What?
Who directed Boogie Nights?
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
Not quite my favorite from him, but it is one of his best. But there we go, guys. That is our return episode of Movie Fanatics, episode 41. We'll be back next week for another episode. Stay tuned tomorrow night for me and Mike, Mike's Film Fix. We're going to be doing a spoiler talk for Primate on Horror Hounds. Saturday, got to watch along for Silent Hill. And then next Wednesday will be a spoiler talk on Horror Hounds for 28 Years Later, The Bone Temple. So we got a lot coming up, guys. So, and also, I wanted to pull up this question quick from Acres of Movies. Michael, do you have any upcoming reviews?
Not that I could think of. It's just like if I watch a movie, it'll just be a random review.
All right. All right. But if you guys do want to go check out some of those reviews, go watch Downhill Racing or The Plague. He also did a review for The Plague.
I recently reviewed Labyrinth because I watched
Labyrinth?
it for the first time and really enjoy it. It's a lot of fun.
There you go. So yeah, go subscribe to Michael's channel. He deserves your support. And also, if you guys also missed it, he did a returning episode for the Bell Call podcast.
Last Wednesday.
So,
with
last
our buddy
Wednesday.
Noah,
There you go.
who's also co-host of the show. So check that out.
There you go. So anyways, guys, that's it for us tonight. Thank you all so much for watching, and thank you all for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week. Have a great night. Peace out.